Hey, how's it going? We are continuing a series where we're taking a look at different organizations, different support available. I have taken a look at UK. Now we are progressing to Europe. Within a number of series, I'm going to be looking at the different support available coming from European, perhaps. So that would be some of the collaborative initiatives, some of the resources available for different organizations. Uh, Myself, it might be easier to secure finance coming from Europe, but I don't know how easy, how hard it can be. Depends on a lot of legal agreements, right? Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at European Research Council, and I'll try to understand a little bit better of what this council does. The European Research Council is a funding organization for scientific and technological research in Europe. It was established by European Commission in 2007 as a part of European Union's 7 framework programs for research FP7. The ERC, European Research Council, operates under the Horizon 2010 program. So perhaps when it says it operates under, perhaps that's where the funding is coming from. But I'm not entirely sure where that stands. But again, it's very hard to track this kind of things. You need to do so much research to understand this kind of things. Either way, which is the EU's flagship initiative aimed at securing European global competitiveness, research, and innovation. If anything, they would set up some of those programs, right? They would, once it's been set up or part of the setting up process, they will receive funding. So when funding stops, perhaps that's where the music stops, right? From there, they might set up a new initiative. They will reflect and see perhaps findings, how well some of those initiatives perform based on some of those metrics, including perhaps financial metrics, how well some of those initiatives perform, what went well, what not necessarily went that well, some of those areas that need improvement, which is kind of a great thing that they're doing something. So at the time of 2020, from what I understand, they have set up this organization to improve 7 different areas, right? And they have received funding. Funding came from a bigger program, it's something that's called Horizon, right? So, and it's been an ongoing process. Some of the findings that I managed to find, well, it will be until 27. So for next 4, perhaps under 4 years, there's something that's going to be in operation based on finance. Perhaps there's going to be extended period, but it depends, right? The primary goal of ERC or European Research Council is to support investigator-driven frontier research across all fields of science and scholarships. It provides competitive funding to individual researchers or research teams based in Europe, regardless of their nationality. Okay, okay, uh, okay, relax, relax. To conduct groundbreaking and high impact research. So they perhaps they would do some assessment, right? So based on your expertise and how much they already funded some of those experts with different fields, and perhaps they, if anything, how they're gonna use all that work that's been done by those researchers, right? So there's so many questions, but either way, it's good that they're doing that. Everyone's busy, everyone's have work, everyone's busy, which is a good thing. The ERC focuses is on promoting excellence in research and fostering scientific creativity. Excellence, perhaps they have qualified staff, right? I don't know what they mean by excellence. Meaningless, but perfection. What does it mean? We perform. Oh my god, they're doing this kind of things. So don't be silly. Come on, focus, focus. There are 3 main types of grants offered by European Research Council. Starting grant. I don't know how accurate that is, depending on when you are watching this video. I'm not supported by any of those organizations, right? So it's perhaps worth mentioning as well as sometimes depending on what you're gonna be doing with that money, how you're gonna use that money, there's so many factors that it's very hard to cover all those details within this video. If anything, I'd like to bring more people's attention. There is support available based on what kind of work you yourself might be interested in doing, right? There's so many issues, right? And if anything, I would like more experts within different fields exploring solutions to those issues, right? The different problems, right? Myself, if I would approach this organization as a corporate or as an organization or structure, a bit for-profit organization, again, so there's a 20 different structures that they might not necessarily support my organization in doing anything. Perhaps this initiative is supporting individuals, so individuals will be responsible for all the work that they're doing, I guess. So there will be one person responsible for all the work, and this organization support one person instead of supporting perhaps teams, and those teams would need to oversee so they could tackle bigger problems. But again, so there's a lot of contractual agreements, so there's so many things worth mentioning, right? It's not enough time. The 10 minutes is not enough time to cover everything in more detail. But if it's something that you're passionate about, something that you're doing, and you're looking for support, in particular financial support, there's also some opportunities available like that. Okay, there's the free grants available, right? Three types of different grants available. Starting with the first one, that would be starting grant, designed to support early career researchers who have the potential to become independent research leaders. So if where you are in the cycle, perhaps if you're just starting out, and depending on what kind of problem you have, so there's so many different issues, right? Consolidator grants aim at researchers within 7 to 12 years of expertise after obtaining their PhD, supporting the consolidation of their research teams and activities. So I see what the people that did that. So they're more or less something that could be defined as 10,000 hours, right? So if you have 10,000 hours within the field, or just slightly over 10,000 hours, right? So this is someone run the numbers, right? So if someone has 10,000 hours, so you could consider that person a master within its field. They're looking to support that person, right? And the last one would be advanced grants, targeted at established researchers with a track record of significant research achievements over the last 10 years or more. So someone who is kind of established, right? So the person has done a lot of work within the field, right? Again, it will be determined of what kind of size of the problem a person would tackle. But myself, I'm interested in finding more of those people myself. If any of you got 10,000 or more hours or even years within different areas of expertise, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be interested in collaborating and working together. People that are interested in learning more, I have published a journal info. Within this journal, I'm sharing a lot of ways how to build routines, how to structure your time, how to build habits. If you were to pick up this journal, I would highly recommend to work from cover to cover. That should give you enough time to develop the habit, to build it and develop it. So hopefully it will last, right? Everyone, as far as I know, has 24 hours, right? Within this 24-hour window, I have identified particular areas which I personally believe would be very important. Taking a look at what you are doing right now and projecting where you're going to be in the future, right? Those 24 hours is very important, in particular optimizing those 24 hours. You can find this in the QR code in the corner or a company's website below. The ERC uses rigorous and peer review evaluation process to select projects based on their scientific excellence, again excellence, innovation and potential impact. Okay, there's some of the metrics that they're using. The grants provided substantial funding for researchers to pursue their projects for up to 5 years, which is kind of great thing. The European Research Council has played a crucial role in advancing European research and contributing to scientific breakthroughs across various disciplines. By supporting top-notch researchers and encouraging collaboration across the borders, The European Research Council aims to strengthen scientific and technological base of European and enhance its global competitiveness in the fields of research and innovation. It's kind of cute, at least this is how it looks on the paper. I don't know, based or compared to the rest of the markets. Some of those professionals might be bought out by different other organizations, other institutions. I know so many stories about people from places like Italy where the professionals, so many different institutions would build those people up, would give necessary experience and necessary expertise, and later some of those top-notch organizations would offer more capital, more money, and they would leave to operate in different governments. So that's a part of the issues there, but either way. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.